Okay. All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to Kalana Yoga. My name is Shauna. I am your guide this morning. This is a gentle morning wake up flow. So, if you are joining me live, welcome. This is being recorded at 6:30 in the morning Pacific time. So, it is a little early and it's a great way to start your day. So I really appreciate you being here. Let's go ahead and get started. If you are following along and it is early for you, that is a-okay, my friend. You are going to wake up after this, but we're going to ease our way into it. Let me just clean up my mat here a little bit. Alrighty. So we're going to start in a child's pose today. So come to the back of your mat, bring your big toes to touch, and separate your knees as wide as what is comfortable for you. Now this might feel different on different days, so feel free to play with that width and walk your hands all the way forward, relaxing your forehead down on the mat. Begin to feel your shoulders soften. Allow your arms to hang heavy. Just start taking inventory of how the body is feeling today. Begin to connect with your breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, just sigh it out. Beautiful. Taking another deep breath here. Exhale, let it go. Soften through the rib cage, soften through the backs of the shoulders. Guide your hands over to the left side of your mat, bringing your forehead with you. Gently pull your right hip back towards your right heel. Feeling a nice stretch in the right side body. Inhale, walk your hands toward the right side of your mat. And pull your left hip back towards your left heel. Feeling a nice stretch in the left side body. Beautiful. Bring your hands back to center. Hold here for your exhale. Inhale, slowly push yourself up to a tabletop and just start inviting in some movement into the body. It's okay if the movement is small and stiff. That is why we are here. So just gently start moving around in really little circles, letting your shoulders start stacked over your wrists and your hips start stacked over your knees, and then just gently move in a nice big circle. It can start off small, whatever size range feels good for you. Let this start warming up your wrists a little bit. And then let's go the opposite direction. It's okay to keep a little bend in the elbows. You might feel a little bit of your biceps starting to engage. That's great. We're just starting to warm up through the body. Beautiful. Come back to center. Inhale, cow pose. Let the belly drop, roll the shoulders down the back. Let your chin and tailbone reach to the sky. Exhale, cat pose around the spine. Tuck your chin, push the mat down and away. Let the back of your neck soften. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, cow. Just slightly moving a little deeper. We're still just giving ourselves time and space this morning. When it comes to yoga in the morning, first thing in the morning, we really need to release those expectations of how deep we should be able to go and just let it feel good. Let it feel like we are lubricating our joints, that we are saying hello to our muscles, that we are inviting our bones to the party. Beautiful. And then start moving your hips from side to side, sort of like a lateral cat and cow. So just like we did in our child's pose, feeling a nice side stretch on one side at a time, but just going back and forth. Maybe we get a hair deeper each time we do it. Maybe we don't. Beautiful. Alrighty, and then bring your hands a little bit closer to your knees, letting your weight fall back a little bit. Take your hands and flip them. We're going to flip your palms. So your palms point up and your fingers point towards you. This is a wrist warm up exercise, but you want to make sure your weight's on your back, on the back side of your body. You're not putting too much pressure on the wrist, but notice how this feels along the top of your wrists. Maybe gently rock forward and back. Noticing how this feels on the wrists, just warming up. If you do a lot of computer work throughout the day, or just a lot with your hands in general, maybe even you work out a lot with your hands gripping barbells and things like that, it is so important to warm up your wrists. It does not matter what you do, you're always going to be using your wrists throughout the day. And this is a wonderful warm up for them. All right, bring your hands back to center. Coming into your tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your hips, come into a really bent downward facing dog. So allow your knees to stay severely bent, pushing your torso back towards the thighs, rolling the shoulders away from your ears, letting the head just dangle between your elbows. Lift the hips just a little bit higher and start to pedal out the legs. Again, we need to release those expectations of depth and just let the body start to warm up. If your heels reach the ground, awesome, but that's okay if they don't. We don't have to expect that from the body, especially right when it's waking up. Or ever, honestly. My feet don't touch the ground at the moment, and that's okay too. All right, just pedaling out the feet, warming up the back side of the body. Come into your downward facing dog and settle those heels where they land. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat and walk forward, bringing your feet behind your wrists. Come into a ragdoll pose. Take as many steps as you need to get there and just let your torso rest on the thighs. So still just relax that head and neck. Let the arms fall out of their sockets. Maybe grab opposing elbows. Maybe sway side to side. Beautiful. Release the hands and slowly walk your hands all the way up your legs. Head and neck come to the top. When you get there, big inhale, reach to the sky, extended mountain. Exhale, gentle back bend, lift the chest, cactus the arms, pulling the elbows down towards your side, really opening up the upper half of the body here. Inhale, reaching up once again. Exhale, twist towards your right. Bring your right arm behind you. Left arm reaches forward. Pull that right hip forward so your hips stay in line. Inhale, come back to center. Guide your arms back to the top of the sky. Exhale, twist now to your left. Left arm reaches down and back. Right arm reaches forward. Finding that twist through the mid to upper spine, pulling the left hip forward rather. Maybe looking past your left fingers. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, one more gentle back bend. Lift the chest, cactus the arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips, lead with the chest, bend the knees as soon as you're ready and relax the fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your palms to your shins. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and squeeze your belly button up, activating the core, waking that part of the body up too. Bring your hands down to the mat and step all the way back to a supported plank, so knees come down, but they're a little bit behind the hips. So notice the difference between a supported plank and our tabletop. Tabletop, the knees are directly under the hips. In supported plank, they are behind the hips, so our core is still turning on. Slowly lower all the way down to your mat and release the hands when you get there. Release the feet as well. Inhale, peel your chest up off the mat, lengthen the back of the neck, roll your shoulders down your back. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Inhale, push yourself up through supported tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Lovely. Feeling a little bit more awake now, especially in the back side of the body. Option to pedal it out again for a moment. And then we're going to just pick up a extra, half mile an hour speed, just a little bit faster this next round. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, step forward, forward fold. Feet can be together or hip width distance apart, whichever feels most comfortable for you. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your palms to your shins, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Roll up your mat. So slowly start with a curved spine as you roll all the way up. Head and neck are last to lift. Arms come with us. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, twist towards your right. Pull the right hip forward as the right hand goes back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Left hand goes back as the left hip goes forward. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, gentle back bend. Cactus the arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Now with a long, strong spine, lead with the hips, lead with the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back, high plank. Always an option to lower those knees, but maybe let's create some strength by pressing down into the fingertips, pushing up between the shoulder blades, extending the heels behind us. Beautiful. Slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Option to keep it baby. Keep it nice and low. Or start to straighten through the arms, rolling the shoulders down your back. Beautiful. Release the grip. Press it all the way up to downward facing dog. Pausing through tabletop if you still want to. Alrighty, my friends, let's do that one more time, a little bit faster. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long, strong spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it up. Reach the arms to the sky, extended mountain. Exhale, twist towards your right. Right fingers go back, right hip pulls forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Left fingertips go back, left hip reaches forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, gentle back bend, lift through the chest, cactus the arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold, long, strong spine, lead with the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins. Exhale, release the hands, step it back, high plank. Now option to lower all the way down or come into a push-up position, Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, high cobra or upward facing dog if you lift those hips and thighs off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift the hips, come into your pike position and soften the heels down. Beautiful. Gaze forward and come down to your tabletop. Slowing things down just a little bit. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Beautiful. Come to a seated position, easy seat. Crossing your legs. Sit nice and tall, arms reach to the sky. Bring your palms together and lower your thumbs into your chest. And take a moment to think about how you'd like to show up today. How would you like to feel by the end of today? As if you were looking back on an accomplished day. What does accomplished mean to you? What does a successful today look like? What does a successful today feel like? It's not about what you have to do. Imagine how you want to feel. Do you want to feel rested, recovered, ready for tomorrow? Do you want to feel productive? That you got all of the things that you needed to get done today without getting stressed out? Do you want to feel present with what you have going on today? Taking your time to enjoy the little moments. Allow yourself to set an intention. Take a deep inhale through your nose to breathe that feeling into you. And exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful. When you're ready, release your hands and open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me this morning in our Wake Up Flow. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll be back on Thursday of this week, so in 2 days from now, doing a similar flow, but we will also be practicing on a chair. So if you have a folding chair, bring that with you on Thursday, and I hope to see you then live. If not, you can always catch these in the replays. Thanks again for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.